Hi fam, so excited for this video. Today I am going to be sharing my favorite chuck roast recipe. I love this recipe because it's really easy to make, it's very nutritious, it's very hearty, warming, and it's a perfect meal prep option. I make this usually once a week and I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So for this specific recipe, you're going to need chuck roast meat. This is it right here. And chuck roast is a meat that you have to slow cook. And what I love about it is that the meat ends up being really soft and it's super delicious and it's perfect for the whole family. You're also gonna need some carrots, potatoes, onion, garlic, fresh rosemary, bay leaves, sea salt, bone broth. But if you get a cut that has bone in, you don't necessarily need the bone broth. It will make it more hearty. So I recommend using bone broth, especially if it's boneless. And I'm gonna be using these cast iron pots, which I love. And I'm gonna be putting all of this in the oven. So I've preheated my oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? So I'm gonna chop all my ingredients and then show you how I prepare it. All right, so I have all of my ingredients prepped, everything's chopped, and now I am just gonna put everything in the pot and let it bake. Another thing I did is that I massaged the meat with sea salt, just sea salt, and just massaged it all over. All right, let's do this. Oops. Here is our cast iron pot. All right, so the first step is putting a layer of veggies at the bottom of the pot. So I have some carrot and potatoes, and I'm not really measuring exactly how much I put in each pot. I have 6 carrots, and I think I have about 8 potatoes or something, small, medium-sized potatoes. So I just make sure that it fits in the pot. So I have some potatoes, some carrots at the bottom. I chopped 1.5 small onions. So I have about 5 cloves of garlic per pot too, okay? So just adding 3 cloves of garlic at the bottom, onion, potatoes, and carrots, okay? Now we take our meat, put it on the top, all right, on top of those veggies. Now I'm gonna take my bone broth and I am gonna pour it all in here, all right? All right. Now I am going to put more carrots, more potatoes, more onions, and more garlic on top, all right? Alrighty, here we go. And a couple more cloves of garlic. I'm gonna take another container of bone broth and pour it in here. You want the bone broth to cover everything. Now I'm gonna add my fresh rosemary, 2 sprigs of rosemary per pot, 2 bay leaves, 2, right, and the last ingredient is more sea salt. All right, just put it all over. Now you just cover it and put it in the oven and put your timer on for 3 hours. So our chuck roast is done. As you can see, it was really simple to make. The hardest part is just waiting 3 hours. And the meat is so soft, it literally just melts in your mouth. And one thing I like to do is just break it up, obviously, before I serve it. And I personally like to cook the meat complete. Like I don't like to cut it before I cook it because this type of meat often has like fat in between it, and so the fat really adds a lot of flavor to this dish. I hope that you guys like this recipe, that you try it. Let me know in the comments below if you're gonna try it, and I will leave you the recipe and the details and all of the products that I used in my blog. So I'll leave you a link, and in that link you'll find the recipe and the links as well in my website. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't, it's absolutely free, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!